You don't say, oh, there's Joe Biden. We hadn't seen him walking around. Everybody's
There's the vice president.
Yep.
Dismounted on foot, walking down Pennsylvania Avenue. In case you're just joining us, Al Roker has successfully interviewed the newly re-inaugurated president. It was brief. It was meaningful. It was mostly in sign language, but it happened. Al Roker, let's double down. See what you can do with the vice president.
I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a try. Let's. Here we go. He and Mrs. Biden. I hear you laughing, but if I get it,
Oh no, this is serious business, pal.
Yeah, I know. Because I love Joe Biden. I'm hoping he's going to come over.
We don't have a drum roll.
Yeah, we're hoping Joe Biden loves you, Al.
Oh, well. Okay.
All right, here we go. Cover your ears at home.
All right,
Cover your
here we
watch
go.
crystals.
Mr. Vice President! Mr. Vice President! Mr. Vice President! Mr. Vice President! Hey, how you doing? Come on, come on! Whoa! They won't let you! Are you? That's it! Yes!
Wow. Wow. Today's Show meteorologist and chief White House correspondent, Al Roker. Chuck Todd, take tomorrow off.
Oh, fair enough. Hey, there's a lot of history Al Roker's making at the White House, man.
Well, you know, look, that's true. That's very true. And thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. I got to tell you, Willard Scott was the guy who set the bar when Barbara Bush came over and kissed him during their inaugural parade. So we all-weather people owe their chances to do this to Willard Scott. But I got to tell you, that's a thrill. A kid from Queens getting acknowledged by the president and the vice president. And so my parents would be very proud. And I think they're looking down and they're very happy.
Well, thank you, Al Roker. That was thrilling for us to watch. Imagine it must have been something at ground level. Al Roker.
It was pretty cool.
With actual physical contact, the vice president breaking all kinds of rules to come over and see him.
You don't think the vice president's thinking at all about his future, do you?
Vice president saying to himself, for a kid from Delaware to have just met Al Roker, I'm doing pretty well.
Now just steps away.
It's pretty good. It's a good life.
Wow. And now,
well, guys, I got to tell you, it was. I didn't think he'd come over, to be perfectly honest.
well,
but what the heck?
My money's on your lungs any day.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, if he's thinking of 2016, that was not a great move. But I'm glad he did anyway.
Wow, Secret Service must have gone through paroxysms of fear. So, Al, you got nobody. You got any cabinet officials you want to try to gather up, or is that it?
I'm trying to get, you know, maybe the Treasury Secretary to come by, maybe do a little loop-de-loop for me, something like that. That'd be nice. That would be nice.
Wow, this sets the bar impossibly high for when we're back at this 4 years from now. The vice president's now going over, though no one has a microphone. He's going over and high-fiving some of the people in the crowd. Of course, now they really are home free. This is fully protected home turf, not really considered being out in public because they're part of the, they're on the 18-acre complex now. At the bottom of your screen, part of the Twitter prairie fire that Al's attempt at street-level journalism has caused.
He almost called him holy
Wow.
Holy mackerel!
Stand by, Steve.
Al's accepting the. Are you getting the accolades of your professional colleagues?
Well, Peter Alexander is over here. Peter, come on over here. Peter Alexander was actually standing by and was actually documenting this for me. Were you surprised that the vice president came over?
I was shocked, actually, that he came over. We took a picture. I don't know if you can see this. There is Joe Biden's expression as he greets Al Roker.
Wow, look at that.
Saying they won't let me at first. That was some good effort by
I
us.
know. I mean, wow, this has been a great day. I got to tell you.
It was historic for everybody. Yeah, we were coming here to watch you. As much fun as watching them.
I know. Well, he's always good time, and the weather has turned out perfectly. Maybe that's why they're in such a good mood, because the weather's been pretty spectacular. So there you have it, brides. Just another day for yours truly.
Those just joining us, we are indeed covering ourselves. What you see is what is happening. Al Roker has just made contact with the president and vice president, and I think has just claimed credit for meteorology.
Yeah, I think so. But you never know. Peter, thank you very much. This is so exciting. You come out here and we figure maybe you might get a wave. But to have the president and then the vice president come over,
fantastic.
It shows
We're releasing
it's
a
a slow
transcript.
day.
Actually, it's a combination. David Gregory says we're releasing a transcript of the interview. The combination of a great camera location and our instantly recognizable longtime Today Show veteran. And now they really are in the friends and family area of the grandstands. A lot of recognizable faces from Capitol Hill.
It's Hugo Carney.
Yeah, there's Jay Carney's son, Hugo.
And the United States Service Color Guard, led by Sergeant Salvador.
When you're press secretary, your kids get a front row seat. Reunited with Dr. Jill Biden. They do a pas de deux in the middle of the street behind the vice president's limousine. Michael, tonight there are 2 official inaugural balls. It got a little bit excessive in past years, and I guess this was a decision for economics, for optics, and just the business of a second term that it be limited from, what did it get up to, 10 or 12?
I think that's right. Although one of these, I think, is forecast tonight to have about 20,000 guests, so no one should think that this is just going to be an intimate setting. Woodrow Wilson in 1913 decided there would be no inaugural balls. This was someone who was not exactly known for his Mediterranean personality and demonstrated it in that decision.
And now the vice president and Dr. Biden are getting back in their vehicle. Unclear if they're going to make a quick trip